So let's talk about magnesium and heavy metal detox, aluminum, mercury, everything. So how this works is that magnesium chelates. It has the chelation powers which are retained if it's not solvent extracted and chemically treated, which is 99% of the magnesium oils and transdermal magnesium you will find on the market. So because they're all using, most of them are using USP extracted, Asian solvent extracted, they separate it from the potassium and they go through all this stuff. They upgrade it, that's the term in the industry, and then they sell it. They remarket it as being Zechstein or whatever kind of brand they want to call it. The real Zechstein, which is not the genuine or ancient Zechstein or whatever all these self-certified claims are, the real Zechstein comes from a place called Vindam in Holland, which is what we have, and which has the original logo called the Zechstein Inside trademark. And this verifies the origin and the production and the batch control. This is also, we also only use glass. So this is another detector of quality that needs to be there because endocrine disruptors leach into the product and they leach into the skin, through the skin. So that's why they write that up there on top. And no endocrine disruptors, healthy glass. So the best thing to do is to get it in the right place. Now, how it works is the magnesium chelates. So this chelation of aluminum is very important through magnesium. It helps chelate, like you could say good metals kind of take the place of bad metals, or they push out bad metals. I mean, it's kind of like the good pushes out the bad. And so, and then also the good, it allows for the bad not to take root, as well. So, like when the magnesium and calcium and things are at the right level in the body, then aluminum and mercury can't stick. They can't even penetrate and get into those receptors and cells and areas. So it's all about like getting these things back to the right level instead of being deficient all the time. So the deficiency, overcoming the deficiency, which could take 6 months to a year, it's not like evident to just overcome it like that. Of doing daily treatment, 5 to 10 sprays, maybe 10 to 20, depending on needs, each day for like 3 to 4 months. It only costs $3 a week to do this, but it's important to do it and be it long term because this is going to help get the body levels up higher. Once the levels are up higher, the detoxification is going to work naturally. Now, I've also noticed that there's a lot of aluminum in the brain. You have all this stuff. They're finding all this stuff every year through vaccines and through all these other things that we put in our bodies. We have this aluminum coming in through cooking, through Coca-Cola cans and everything else that we're using. Like it's coming into the body, and then you also have volatile aluminum through concrete smelting or concrete fabrication, and that actually can get in through the lungs, but also it can get in through the eyes, and it's undetected as this nano aluminum as well. So nano aluminum can come in undetected through the body. So what we're trying to do is get this stuff back out, and I like to use it on the head. Actually, this head area has it absorbs directly into those tissues, which is interesting, and then those tissues can convert that through acidification processes, through combining it with fats, etc., and bring it in a molecular form which the body can absorb. So this is kind of an amazing process that we have in the skin. It also helps with heavy metals as far as mercury and arsenic and other things. We have a pilot study that was done in Cardiff University in the UK, which talks about this. And so we're just trying to, get people to understand that magnesium is the master chelator. It's what's pulling a lot of these toxins out. Of course, you have other protocols which do other things, which are great and more intense and maybe more aimed at, like a more active form of contamination or something that's like where you're in the red zone, and so you need a little more additional help. But this is a general way to pull these things out over time, which is smart for the individual. So come check us out. Glass bottles, do the right thing. Theheartoftradition.com. Thanks.